What's good, y'all? Hope everybody's living well and staying blessed. It's your boy Marcus B. As always, I'm joined by the one and only Mr. Evan Simmons and new guy Chris. This is episode 45 of Holla at Your Boy, and we realized that we're almost to 50. We've been doing this for 6 months, and the goal is to hit 50 before the end of 2020. So we'll see if that happens. Anyways, friendly reminder: we are in a new studio. It's super dope. It feels really good. It feels a little bit more lax, and hopefully it looks a little bit more lax.
You definitely look more lax.
As you can see, I am the most lax, and it's because today was a rough day. I will be honest with you. It was a rough day at school. Had a lot of anxiety, had a lot of stress, and because of that, this ended up being a super weird episode where we don't talk about anything, and yet we still managed to talk for about an hour and a half. We hit some band stuff. We hit some our views on weddings and what we hope for. And then a bunch of other just random tidbits here and there. A lot of questions didn't get answered. You asked me my top 3 states at one point in time, and I did not give you that answer. Maybe one day. Anyways, just friendly reminder: if go support the boys that dropped Tall Tales. Look up Freely on all streaming sites. Check that out. Also, friendly reminder: go visit Hickory and Elm. Go support our girl Jennifer Essery's website. Show her some love, especially since we're coming up on December. And easy gifts, man. Support local business and get your friends, partner, family, whoever you love dearly enough to get them a gift to support them with that. As always, if you like what we're doing out here, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, and share to all things so that way we can get this out to as many people as possible. We're at 121, y'all. Shout out to you guys. Hope you guys enjoy the episode. Peace. But yeah, I want to have those guys on, because it's gonna be a dumb episode. It's high school homies and
Oh God.
literally the only high school homies I still talk to is like this group of 5 dudes, 6 dudes.
I've always wondered if that would, cause like I don't talk to, but like, I mean really like 3
Hey
people
Bubba,
from-
you could sit back and this articulates this way. Orle, what?
What? I just feel like I can't hear it. I don't know. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear you fine.
Your headset might be turned down on the.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Just turn me up. I might be deaf. I might just be deaf.
You might be dying.
I've been called.
I don't know which
I
channel
think
you're
I'm
on.
4. Yeah, it's definitely me. Yeah. Okay.
I feel better. You feel better
Yeah.
now, Bubba?
Okay. I can hear myself.
I actually sound too loud now. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Anyways, so this is great content.
Oh yeah. Just
Um,
adjusting levels.
What were you saying though about high school homies?
Yeah. The like I only talked to like 3 people like from high school really, and there's like, the people that like you have people that you want to hit up from high school.
Yeah.
That like you used to or whatever, like the guys that I was in a band with when I was in high school, like not in band with but in a band.
Yeah.
Like those are some of my once you're in a band for life. But we stopped talking to each other. Well, someone like dropped like a random thing in our group chat because we're all still
That's always weird.
we're all still musicians, so like we also do the music thing. And
Yeah.
we just randomly dropped this like thing, and of course all of us were like, "Oh, it's so cool!" It was a new Thundercat.
Oh, nice.
Like it's like that kind of group. That's the kind of group that got me into like that kind of music.
Everybody needs to be into Thundercat.
Yeah,
It's so good.
if you're not hip to it, it's you need to.
Need to be.
But yeah, like the high school.
Oddly enough, I too, we were a pseudo band. We did the talent show, junior. It's actually sophomore, junior, and senior year. One in junior and senior year. Wait, was there a talent show at your high school?
No.
No?
No.
Really? Went you a big ass school?
I think that was the reason why.
Actually, that makes sense.
Yeah,
Now that I say it out loud.
there's things that like we couldn't do on a normal scale. So
Yeah.
it was, plus, I was never a fan of the talent show. If there was, never a fan. I don't get it.
Well, it's because.
I'm not a fan of pageantry.
No, I was gonna. I couldn't think of like what I was trying to say. I was gonna try and roast you,
Yeah.
but I had nothing.
Yeah, I'm not. That's why I like the drum major salutes.
Yeah.
I'm always like, I call those the pageantry.
Oh, dude, I hate drum major salutes.
And like I remember when I was in high school, we did one that was very like flowy, and there was a lot of like lunging and like it was just like, oh god.
I can get behind some of the arm movements. Once you throw in the lunges,
Like,
I'm out.
It's full like.
Man.
But yeah, the high school friends like. Well, are you going to your 10-year?
That's a good question because it's this year.
Oh yeah, it is this year.
Dang.
Like wait, 2021?
Yeah,
No, yeah.
that's gross. I didn't think about that.
You're old.
Shut up. Look, I know, damn it. I have no idea. Because, like, who runs that? Like, who runs?
I have no idea. I was like, that's the thing. I'm like, I know I'm not running it, so I'm assuming there's someone. It's either someone from your hometown,
Yeah.
or someone that was like, that like was popular or like really into that kind of like party planning stuff.
Mm-hmm.
In high school.
I thought it was always like the school just like looked up who was all there and tried to find a way to contact you. And I was like, hey.
I have no idea.
I feel like someone's got to be like in charge of it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like the school would be, but I don't know.
Is there an alumni relation officer like at the school that we're unaware
there
of?
probably is. There probably was someone like, you know. Here's what happened. Neither of us were in student council. That's where. That's where they decided.
I was in student council my freshman year.
Okay.
I was historian.
What do you? Okay.
I don't know. I did
First of all,
zero.
Historian is a fake job.
Exactly. I did zero things
Like,
freshman year, and then I got out of student council.
As we sit here and make content, like,
Yep.
Historian is a fake job.
It is. It is 100% a fake job.
I was the historian for Boy Scouts at one point. We've all been a historian. Have you been a historian
No.
ever?
No.
You're missing out on life.
You get a title and
Doesn't
you
seem
get to
like
be
it.
represented somewhere for
Exactly.
something for nothing.
You get to put it on your resume for a week.
Yeah.
Am I coming through good?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Okay.
sound good. Yeah, we got to get you a cable.
Because it
things-
kind of, I know, like, from, like, last week's episode, I was very, like
confused and
in the episode, but also, like
detached.
yeah. No.
I think that's why it's important for the headset, man. I definitely agree with Joe Rogan on that thing because he's one of the few ones that still does it with the headphones. I mean, the people you watch, Stiff Socks. I mean, Flagrant 2. They don't do headphones.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the other groups don't do headphones, but comparatively,
But they also have other like sound guys like ours. Like you're the sound guy, but like you're in it, so
Right.
there's no way for you to monitor it.
Right.
fair. Yeah, usually at least with Flagrant, the sound guy is on the mic, but
Right.
he's actively sound guy thing.
Yeah, let's say like Gabe on Stiff Socks is like he's like doing stuff.
Yeah.
He occasionally like chimes in, but like for the most part he's like kind of doing camera to camera and
Yeah.
stuff.
Speaking of, did you see that? You see what's coming out?
No.
My boy Schultz. Remember the quarantine thing that he was doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he doing a show?
Netflix.
Oh, you got a show on Netflix.
Hell
Good.
yeah, man! December 17th.
Good.
Super hyped, man.
Good for him.
If you, I don't think I ever got to show you because I think he stopped by the time you jumped on. But if you look up Andrew Schultz, on Instagram, he was doing this weekly monologue.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was doing this
Yeah.
weekly monologue in the format of like these talk shows, and the idea was he was gonna do what they did, but better and more honest, and giving more factual statements as opposed to like leaning one way or the other. It's just like the whole idea of him is everybody gets these jokes, so it's like if it's funny, it's funny. I don't care if it's on the left. I don't care if it's on the right. Like if it's funny, it's funny. So like he did this thing for 17 weeks straight, and it was like 5 6 minute clips each week, and it was packed, dude.
Yeah,
It was
like nonstop,
just
like
dense material, just always
information and jokes, just
Yeah.
like over and over.
it was really impressive, and the like the writing was really well done, and the like it was in the format of like this, like if it was just like a straight on camera with me, like he would have like pop-ups on the side with like pictures and things and little jabs here and there, and it's just like it was
Some really good editing stuff.
yeah,
too.
really good editing, really good writing, really good.
Could you do a single podcast?
I've thought about it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Is that a thing for like a single,
Yeah.
just one person?
Bill Burr.
Yeah.
How does that work?
Bill Burr is probably one of the most famous ones.
Well, like Bill Burr can just like rant to himself.
Yeah.
Which like I do that at home, but like I don't want anyone to watch that.
Yeah.
Like, that thing that dude is weird. Like
The basically just like it's the Monday morning podcast, and he just talks about the week. And it's really impressive to think like, because he filled like his episodes hour and a half of just like there's little to no dead time, and he's just talking.
that's the
And I mean, before Chris D'Elia got canceled for
did he get
questionable
canceled?
reasons.
Okay.
He didn't get canceled, but he hasn't come back yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He got put on a list.
yeah. But I mean, if you look at it, I think he's just a garbage human being. But I don't think he's sleeping with little girls.
I've never been like. I don't like Chris D'Elia at all.
I thought he was hilarious. I disagree wholeheartedly on that.
I mean, like, and this is a problem I found out I have.
Yeah.
Is that people like physical comedy.
Yeah.
I don't like physical comedy at all.
But you like Cat Williams.
I mean, I like Cat Williams because he's black. like,
Okay,
like-
fair enough.
like,
I
listen
appreciate
to,
the
like-
honesty.
well, I mean, not like that, but like listen to Cat Williams or like Bernie Mac or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, those dudes aren't like funny on paper. Like it's inflection and what
That's
they
fair.
say.
That's fair.
I guess it's more that I'm more of a fan of like those kind of comedians because of like what they say. How they say it, and then there are comedians that I like Kyle Kinane or John Mulaney or Tom Segura, where like what they're saying is hilarious.
The jokes on paper are funny.
Yeah, or they're like they make everybody uncomfortable. So like
That's why it's surprising me that you're not a fan of Jeselnik.
I'm not a fan of like uncomfortable, but like
Yes, you are. It is well documented that you love uncomfortable stuff and awkwardness.
I read a book about suicide last night.
What?
What?
Get in my backpack.
Oh my god. Is that the book the picture you sent me? Jesus Christ, dude.
There's a book in the main
Sorry,
pocket.
I can't help it. My mom texts me and she always gets mad at me when I say Jesus Christ.
Yeah, pass it to me.
Boop
So
doop.
it's called the Myth of Sisyphus and Other Essays by Albert Camus.
Can you say that?
The what?
The Myth of Sisyphus.
There you go.
The Myth of
You
Sisyphus.
definitely said a myth that says that.
I said the Myth of Sisyphus. It's just a very chunky title. It's like I think it's in French, the original title. So it's
Gotcha.
and
That's a tongue twister.
yeah,
I'm not even gonna try to
the
actually
Myth of
say it.
Sisyphus. It's so like hard to say.
Yeah,
As he says
my,
it with
my
ease.
tongue gets stuck.
But just the first like I've only read like the first like chapter of it because I'm trying to take it like slow.
Well, yeah.
And it's just about like the whole thing is like about suicide, basically about contemplating suicide. There is but only one truly serious philosophical problem, and that is suicide.
That's how the book starts?
Yeah, that's the first sentence.
I'm good. I'm out.
That's
So
why I didn't read at school.
I actually the first Camus book I got was actually it was the Stranger. We read it in high school.
Okay.
He's a great like nihilistic writer. But that kind of uncomfortableness. I was like, how do we get to suicide?
Yeah, I don't.
Like that kind of uncomfortable stuff where it's like, where like, I feel like Jesselnick isn't enjoying how uncomfortable he's making everybody.
No, he's definitely enjoying it.
I mean, but he's not acknowledging it. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge that you're like Tom Segura, like his newest special Ball Hog. Like
So good.
I won't talk about like the joke
It's
that
so
involves,
good.
but like he was like there's like right now there's like a little parade going on in my heart with everyone that's so uncomfortable. It's just a little parade going, good job. I'm like, that kind of like acknowledge that you're making people uncomfortable. Like, but yeah, like that kind of uncomfortable stuff. Like I can like yeah, but Chris,
I don't know. I appreciate the unacknowledgement of it. And Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom.
making fun of me saying Sisyphus.
Yeah, well, as well, it's well documented that I can't speak. And it's a great idea that I run a show.
I feel like with this show, it's that every blip I've made has been documented now.
Yeah.
Because I'm not used to my blips being
Surprise. You're not perfect.
I'm into editing myself.
That's a weird sentence.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I'm into editing myself. I mean the sentence itself, yes.
Yes.
Like if you just
Functionally as a sentence, very strange.
you just cut that clip out.
I'm into editing myself.
Senator, did you say on a podcast several years ago? I don't want to be a senator.
I was about to say,
Like, let me first of all say, I'm never running for Congress. And dude,
I don't know why you would. Like,
dude,
it's
I
just
think
a headache.
I have no.
people
know.
that want to do that are gross.
Just like political, like I get political power if you like want to change the world or like make it better, but but getting into like politics and that climb is so like ugh. I don't know.
Not
I
down.
find it creepy.
You got to be a certain type of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like in a certain like level of like an acknowledgement that this whole thing is kind of a game.
Yeah.
Like that's the part of it that really like the like the whenever like the election was going on with the maps and stuff like the like on CNN and they were like zooming in like on different like parts of it. That's not for like that whole game of it, like the whole like it's not for us. That's for like they're counting points and they're counting like votes and like
It's very strange.
it's very like numbers based.
And then it's like if you're going for president, you only need to go like you need to focus on some states more so than other
Yeah,
states.
that-
That's
Yeah, like could you imagine like in your brain like go like right now like I'm gonna focus on Ohio.
yeah.
Like
It's like I'm running Democrat. I ain't got to worry about California or New York. I got that already on lock. All right. What state can I flip?
how can I
Yeah.
win in Florida?
Yeah.
Like Floridians, you're great. I don't really care about Florida. Like I don't.
Hold on now. I'm part Florida.
Floridian.
I was like,
Florida.
You're not gonna get Floridian.
Nope. Wasn't gonna get it out. I tried.
Like
Yeah, I've got 4 years of Florida in me.
I just don't. It's that thing of like you only think of like 150 people.
Yeah.
Like that's when I heard first shit that I was like, oh, it kind of makes sense. Like you only there's like 150 people in your circle that you think of, and then Everything else is just kind of,
Ambiguous.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gross. I don't get it. I mean, shout out to the people that think about it and
Yeah,
the
like-
intentions are to like make the world a better place. Except for Mitch McConnell, he could die. You can die. You're a garbage human being, and you don't like seeing the world being happy.
Do you think a Tennessee senator is watching this?
I don't care.
No, is he Tennessee? No.
I think he's Tennessee.
I-
Where's Mitch McConnell from?
Who?
Mitch McConnell.
Um,
He's a senator from somewhere. Senator, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Mitch.
Wait. Is
How do you spell that? Do you know?
MITCH, and then last name is MCCONNELL.
Yeah.
Mitch McConnell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
I think it's Tennessee.
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Yeah, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Another super white state.
Kentucky is a different place.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's all deep south.
Deep South.
Yeah.
It's weird that it's Deep South, but it's not like
Yeah,
physically
it's
Deep
not,
South.
It's not because Texas is just farthest south
Yeah.
you can go.
yeah,
And
like
Florida.
I don't consider anything above Texas or like that, like the Florida Georgia line.
Yeah.
I just got that.
Are you serious?
I just
The
got like-
band name.
I just got that. I just
Wow.
Oh my god.
I don't think I've ever seen you baffled.
Wow.
Do you need a second?
Oh, this feels like the moment when I like found out that a C-section was like a cesarean section, meaning like Caesar. Like Julius Caesar was stabbed in the gut 28 times, and a cesarean
What?
section is like getting like your like part of your abdomen like removed. That's why it's called a cesarean section.
I did not know that.
Right?
Huh?
Right? That's weird. That's weird, right?
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
I really don't like that.
Yeah, well, like I was like, oh, I think I found that out whenever we were reading Julius Caesar, and I was like, because I was a C-section, like baby.
Were you really?
So, so
Was
when
that a C-section, baby? I don't know if I was.
Your mom would have mentioned it, because my mom brings it up all the time.
I mean, my parents told me many things throughout my childhood, and it's also well documented that I remember none of it.
Oh. But yeah, like the yeah. So Florida Georgia line. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That makes sense to me now.
Yeah, for some reason, like, Louisiana isn't South to me. Louisiana.
I kind
Uh,
of get that.
Yeah. I think it
Like,
depends on where you're at.
Louisiana is, oh my gosh.
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
I am
What's
struggling.
that?
It's because I started today with testing, and I stared at a
Ah.
wall for 3 hours, and I did not actually, like, teach today.
But we did go there in January. Like,
Yeah. Ugh. Yeah,
I'm glad we got to do that.
glad we did get to do that. But it's like swampland and Nolans.
Yeah.
That's Louisiana
Yeah.
to me. Sorry, Louisiana. I promise you that's
I was like, that's my birth state.
yeah.
So,
I apologize, but like
I don't know.
I hold Louisiana higher,
Than-
than most states?
South, yeah.
like in general. Like Louisiana's pretty up there on my list of states that I'm down with.
States that you
Yeah, that I'm okay with.
We're not gonna rank the states right now.
Well, there's 50 of them. We ain't got that kind of time. We do. That's terrible. I don't want-
top three.
top 3.
Texas is on first. You know.
That's a good question. Do you have a top 3?
So, if we're like, if you gotta like stay there for like, I'm saying like you gotta stay there for like 6 months.
Okay.
My top 3 are California.
Which part?
Do I gotta pick a part? Because I like.
Well, I mean, California's so broad, bro. You got like
That's what I
like-
like about it. You can go to Sacramento and San Francisco and like do the whole Northern California thing and wear your North Face jacket and, you know.
Yeah.
It's like it's summer, but we're in North Faces. I like San Francisco.
Makes
And then
sense.
there's the whole like LA thing. You go like take a bike down. I still want to do that so badly. I was gonna do that again this summer. I think I might.
I was
do
gonna
that.
go with you.
I think I might do that.
I was
every
gonna try it.
summer.
Well, surprise! I was gonna go with you.
I was like, you weren't.
No, I was involved. We're doing all the things together forever and always, Evan, until you decide to move or I decide to do something else. I don't know.
But yeah, like I was gonna go back and like, because that's still best day ever. Is like, get up, get a breakfast taco in Santa Monica, take a bike all the way down to Venice, get a fish taco for lunch, and then ride it back, and like go to a bookstore or something. Like,
I can get behind that.
best day.
That sounds like a nice day.
We didn't talk about it in the last episode.
The new space,
Yeah,
dude.
we didn't like
Yeah.
talk about it.
It's really cool, man. It feels really good.
Yeah, it's definitely.
I don't know about y'all.
Yeah.
Like I feel more legitimate.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. It does. It does feel more like we're actually making a show,
Yeah.
and we're not just like. Because before, like, I remember when we like first clip show. You remember back in that time.
The very first one,
Whenever we like first started, like we were like
the pilot.
yeah, just sitting in the kitchen with the mics. Didn't know how to like how loud
Yeah.
to record, and just everything was so. We were like filming on like your camera for a while. And
Yeah.
went out and like just the amount of it didn't feel like a show at that point. It felt like a weird experiment. We're just like holding up two iPhones basically.
Yeah.
But now we're like.
Now there's a full production. I
Yeah.
mean, there's it's more than you and me
Yeah.
just doing the damn thing. Shout out new guy Chris with doing all the video edits.
Yeah. Makes the video look way better.
Makes the video look way better because he knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Mostly.
I was just
Mostly, if
If not, that's what we got YouTube for.
exactly. I was about to say, if he doesn't know what he's doing, he knows what to look up on YouTube, as opposed to me, where I've got nothing, and Evan was also
I was-
out here
I was
figuring
on-
out how to do the audio
I
stuff.
was on iMovie. Like it was like just clip it together. Like I guess I don't even.
We said to cut this part out, so snip, snip, boop. All right.
Yeah, the levels of stuff I had to.
Yeah, remember at the beginning when you were like, "There's no dead space. I'm gonna clip all the dead space out as well."
No. Oh, okay. Okay. Hold on. Don't. The reasoning behind the dead space was. Well,
As we had in Dead Space.
the reasoning
Super fitting.
was it was more of like an audio thing.
Yeah.
Because I know for me, like a lot of the podcasts I listen to, there isn't like super times where it's just like quiet for like
Yeah.
But granted, I don't think now that we've done this thing for forever.
It does feel like we've been doing it for a long time.
In about 6 months.
Yeah.
Since July. Half a year.
Don't like that.
Don't like that at all. Dude, we're all coming up on 50. Are we gonna get to 50 before the end of 2020?
Yes.
Will we?
Yes.
I think we should. Because this is 45.
45. So we need.
So we need
three
5 more?
weeks. Yeah,
Yeah.
5 more.
And I was actually talking about like doing a couple double ups.
Okay.
It's just to like,
Did you still want to do the Christmas episode?
I do want to do the Christmas episode.
Okay.
I want to do a Christmas, like I want to do home team Christmas episode.
Yeah.
I want to do like home team, and then I want to do the home team Christmas episode with everybody, and then if I can get all the boys from college to do like another one,
Another one.
but like doubling up like next week would be the Christmas episode for us three, and then where Santa hits. I'll put my suit on.
Get another Santa hat. I had a Santa hat.
I don't have a reason to wear my suit this year. I'm big sad.
Oh, yeah.
You're not wearing one for
Well, I'm not conducting a band.
All right.
Concert band isn't it?
Well, I didn't take it over
Mm.
because we didn't know what like this year was going to be, and since there's so many remote learners, we keep bumping kids up to like band like the bands above. So like the like I mean the concert band was always like super weird voicing wise, but there was enough. This year it's like, I mean, I'm rocking 6 tubas,
6.
5 or 6 tubas. I
I
can't
forget
remember.
there's like
Yeah,
a ton of tubas.
a ungodly amount of tubas.
That's weird.
The low brass is solid. One baritone player though. Six like 5 6 bones, 5 6 tubas, one baritone, and but then like six trumpets, and they're all like super thin sound. One clarinet, 3 4 flutes. It's just like it doesn't make sense to have a full band. So I still don't know what we're gonna do for the spring semester, but we just kind of Matheson is taking over. The concert band is functioning as it is, and then we'll see what happens in the spring semester. So,
Yeah.
which isn't a bad thing because I also have been trying to figure out what to do with percussion because there's so many things wrong with them in their musicianship.
Oh, the clarification.
Yes,
Oh,
they're good people. Awkward, goofy, but yeah, just like I mean, it's what happens if you don't have a percussion director at the middle schools.
they lose out.
They lose out. They lose out on the time.
Because no, I didn't teach. The ones that like I had my first year, I didn't teach them.
Yeah.
Like I taught them, but like compared to like now, dude, man,
Yeah.
that idiot 3 years ago was a moron. But yeah,
You of course clarify that.
yes, me.
Not calling your students
No,
dumb.
no, no. Yeah, no. That guy teaching like 3 years ago was like an idiot compared to like, yeah, like what I can do now.
Yeah.
Like as far as like the teaching stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard to. You mentioned like the band voicing thing. It's hard to not do a full band.
Mhm.
Because this is my first year having like a balanced band.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Your band,
oh.
like the voicing sounded really good when I was down there subbing for you.
Yeah, they can like once they like.
It's weird that you only had one saxophone.
I have 3. One's remote, and then the other 2. Like, I don't know why I can't keep saxophones.
That's weird.
Like, I'm a good saxophone teacher. The ones that I have are good, but for some reason I always lose them. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
That's what it is.
Middle school saxophones are different. I don't know.
Yeah.
This isn't a band podcast.
Yeah. I didn't realize how long after sectionals has been going on.
Yeah, they're in like
They're like
season,
500 plus.
like season like no. They do seasons.
Really?
So the 5 is a number. Is the season number?
Oh.
Yeah.
Those liars.
No.
Oh, that makes me angry.
Okay.
Wait,
I
what
feel
is it?
lied to.
So it's this band podcast from these folks in Leander, ISD.
Shout out Jenna Yee and
Darcy Williams.
Darcy
and,
Williams.
Is it on YouTube?
TJ West.
Yeah, the new guy.
No. It's
Oh.
on all the
Apple Podcast, Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They,
They're straight podcast.
And they're straight up like band
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. They've got some good content.
Oh yeah, some of the best stuff I've gotten. Yeah, no, they've like some of their stuff is like how I like teach now. Like that's,
Yeah. No, for sure. They have a lot of information, but it's also I had to stop listening to it
Little
because
snooty.
you got to take, huh?
little snooty.
It's not the snootiness. It's just like unrealistic for where we're at, right?
Yeah.
Like they talk about. I think one of the last ones they were talking about was like something that had to do with private lessons, and I was just like, yeah, everything you're saying is right.
That's with the assumption that every kid in your top band is
Exactly.
is required to take private
Yeah.
lessons. And
And I was like, yeah, in a perfect world, like if I had that opportunity, if I was at your job or like an equivalent to your job, I would
Yeah.
like I wouldn't do anything. I would just listen to what you said
Right.
and just do that.
Right.
But with where we're at, it's like I wish.
Yeah, we have to be a little bit more creative with, because like for like that's the weird thing. Like the most obvious solution for us isn't always a possibility.
Yeah.
It's definitely harder to just be like, yeah, just chuck a bill at it, chuck some money at it, and
Yeah.
like the problem is fixed. We can't do that all the time. So
But yeah, I mean they're obviously some of the best band directors in all
yeah,
of Texas. Shout out to them. They've been killing it. They've been killing it in the game for what 10 years now.
doing Darcy been teaching. This is I think her 16th year, something like that.
Well, I'm talking about like the project that they're currently at.
Like Styles.
Styles, yeah. I think it's been like 10 years.
Yeah, 10 or
8
11.
years maybe?
10 or 11.
Yeah.
It started in like 20. Yeah, I think it started in like 2010.
Yeah.
Which is weird that schools are that old, that young.
Yeah.
Did you go to old school?
Yeah. 64.
Okay. I think Allen was like 1950. Was the freshman center? And then
Yeah.
The high school got built in 1999.
Well, then here it's what 18.
18.
Yeah, I think so. 1898, I think.
1898, a good year.
Many things were established.
Um,
Yeah, double check me on that, please.
well, speaking of Temple, Texas, the first time I heard about Temple, Texas, wait, was that the first time? It might have been the second time. You ever seen the movie No Country for Old Men? Okay.
Great movie.
Yeah, whenever they're in the gas station and Javier Bardem's like trying to like
1883.
83, yeah.
wow.
Dang.
Yeah, dude, Temple's been around for a long time, dog. Which is weird, because you would, with that number, you would think
We'd be a lot bigger.
the city would be bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it would be.
Yeah,
It's also weird because, like, we're right in the middle of a train junction and
Yeah.
right through a highway, which is, I mean, the train is the reason why the highway comes through here, but, like, yeah.
I feel like Temple
I mean, we're growing, though. Like, there's, like,
For
5,
sure.
6 neighborhoods going in right now.
Yeah, it's
Right.
ridiculous.
like
Yeah, I'm trying to buy a house there.
I feel like Temple like at least in like the way I like perceived it, like it used to be bigger, like in like the 70s.
Maybe.
Like I feel like it used to be.
Well, I think it became like a monolith, for lack of a better term, to where
Yeah.
it's just like this is the biggest school here
right.
because there's like I feel like everything was spread out, and like they were like
yeah,
here's
connecting to
the one
Killeen
school,
and like
yeah.
all those other places like, but like Temple like it's Temple's definitely like starting to like grow
yeah.
now, but I feel like it definitely like did a dip, did a little up, a little down.
I mean, as districts do, but yeah, man.
What are we talking about?
Dude, I'll be honest, man.
This has been an odd one.
This has been an odd one, and I'll take some.
It's because I brought up the suicide.
That didn't help, but also I like this day's just been super rough for me mentally.
Yeah, man, you've been going through.
Yeah. So I looked at Temple population, and from 2009 to 2010, there was a 7,000 increase in the population.
Person or percent?
No, person.
Okay,
Percentage.
that was
7,000%.
I was
Yeah.
like, this is.
I don't know. That's why I was double checking because if it was 7,000%, that'd be
Oh, yeah.
bananas.
No, 7,000 people.
It was definitely. I know Temple was definitely less small town than I thought it was gonna be. Did you like? Do you feel like it? Did you accurately like?
I think I accurately judged it.
Okay, because I just wasn't. I wasn't.
If anything, I thought it was gonna be. No, I thought it was gonna be a little bit smaller. I'll give you that. Yeah.
So it's the way everyone was like pitching it to me was like it was this like tiny town of like 500 people.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, no.
everyone's gonna know everyone. I'm like, Like, yeah, a lot of people.
That's
know
fairly
it.
that is fairly true. Like I don't think I've ever gone anywhere without noticing somebody.
I
Really?
mean,
Yeah.
wait, really? You've been like to like you go
Except
to
for like a
Walmart.
gas station, something like that. But like
So like if
I
you go
see
to
a kid
Walmart,
every
you know,
time I go to HEB.
Well, I guess it changes because y'all are teachers, but
I,
so
Yeah.
I never see kids.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I guaranteed to see a kid every time I go to HEB.
Yeah, I like never like. I can count the number of times I've seen a kid like in public.
That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my like avoidance of people when I'm like in places because I'm like, I put on my headphones and I'm like,
Just yeah. I mean, I did the same thing, but yeah, for whatever reason, I still managed to see a kid or two. Especially like, I mean, a lot of the kids work places, so
well,
like
yeah,
see them.
I don't
And
know.
since you're at the middle school, that's not as much
Yeah.
as common. But like, yeah, man, like first year, I saw a bunch of kids when they were at Cinemark. Saw a couple
Oh,
kids at
yeah.
IMAC, the IMAX. I saw what was another big
always out a Whataburger.
Whataburger.
No.
Yeah. And it also kind of depends on what side of town. Like I think your side of town there that you'd see a lot more kids as opposed to over here.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah, it's a little closer
On this
to
side, I feel like it's not a lot more, but like more Belton students.
Yeah.
right. Yeah,
Well, it's because the
School
loop is the
district.
line,
Yeah.
I think, which is so strange.
Right past this is where Belton School District
Yeah.
starts.
because isn't this technically Belton?
Yeah. No, this is Temple.
Yeah, this is
No,
Temple.
it's the other way around. Like Belton District is in Temple.
Yeah.
Temple
The
City.
school district, yeah.
Yeah, which is weird. And then like Belton City is in like
Belton City's like all the way over there.
yeah,
Like-
but it gets into Salado. Like I think Salado District is in Belton City.
It's so weird because Belton is just like the smallest town around here, but it's got the biggest population of students
That's
compared to Waco.
I don't. Get,
Or like,
I don't get the.
District lines are weird.
they have 3 high schools now.
Yeah. Shout out to our boy Jacob.
Yeah.
Going to state his first year.
Dude, that's crazy.
Bananas.
That's crazy. Like, oh, I'm gel, but proud. Big gel, but that's
I'm not. I don't think I'm jealous of that. Because also just like acknowledging what his first year's been. Like I see that question
yeah.
jokingly, like when we were at Walmart. Was it you? Yeah, no, it was you. When I was like, is Jacob just a better teacher than us, or does
Oh, yeah.
their district just give out more awards? Because homie's gotten like an award every month, which
really?
is yeah,
Yeah.
Wait, where's he working?
in Belton.
The new one?
Yeah,
Lake Belton?
yeah. And I was just like, and I'm not taking anything away from him. Like he's a great teacher,
Yeah.
but just like. I was like, is he? That's why. Is he that much better of a teacher than us, or what's going on here? And I think it's. I mean, I think it's a little bit of both. The way he talks about it, the community's more. It's better, not better, but it's more involved. I think it's
Yeah.
also more involved because it's brand new and it's just freshman sophomore.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like, those are always the parents that are a little bit more involved, anyways, because they're trying to make sure their kid is there.
Yeah.
And then you know, junior, senior, they get their car, and then the parents don't gotta worry about them as much, and blah blah blah.
Right.
But yeah, no, shout out to him, man.
Yeah,
I could not imagine still doing that same show though. Regardless, like,
Oh yeah.
I could not imagine a show that I love doing for 6 months, 5 months.
There's some shows like like I could think of. There was one. Flower Mountain Marcus did it. This show about colors. It was like.
I remember that show.
It was like one of the prettiest shows I've ever seen. I was like, this is just like aesthetically like, and it was aesthetically simple to where you could like keep evolving it and keep working
Yeah.
on it and like, I kind of think of it like sculpting. Where
That's
like,
fair.
Like you can like spin like forever on it and like fine tune it and like, but like, if your show isn't how do I say this delicately? That show was like marble. If your show isn't marble, it's kind of hard to carve it.
Well, even then, I think a lot of shows are so much designed. This is a weird episode. The
Are you talking about what kind of show? Like marching show?
yeah, Martian Man show. A lot of shows are designed to be bangers in 3.5 months. You know what I mean? Like they're meant to peak, and then they're not meant to like be like they're not sustainable.
They're meant to get to region or maybe area and be like,
Yeah.
okay, like this is fine.
Like trying to think of of course all I'm thinking of is like DCI shows. I can't remember any high school shows, but like did you ever see Beyond Perimeters 2008 Reagan?
No.
Yeah, okay. You should. That's a great show. It's one of the best shows in like
I'm
history.
really not that versed in like like for like the marching like I don't know where to find. Do you find them on YouTube? Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I haven't. Like I watched like CTJ for the first time like a month ago.
But I mean, CTJ is a perfect example. They're fantastic shows, but they're not like. I couldn't imagine a single show being like. Be doing for 6 months. Like they're so dense and there's so much going on. It's like, and it's not like super fun. It's like involved and like super como se dice
like the intricacies of it.
Intricacies of it.
Yeah.
And it's like super technical and it's like it's very impressive. Like what they do is very impressive. I'm not trying to take anything away from that. It's just like, but like after seeing that for like how many times can you clean a chasse with an arm brush into a lean into the trumpet feature like
like going into set 42 for the 8th millionth time like
and the music they're picking is like I don't know like a Flight of the Bumblebee esque where it's like
you're doing like some like hard like Rachmaninoff stuff where it's just like this is really weird and like
we chose this to be hard so that way we could feature X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
But then like musically it's not that tasteful.
It's tasteful.
It's tasteful. I can't figure out how to articulate what I'm trying to get across. It's just dense. Like I wouldn't enjoy listening again to Rachmaninoff for for 4 months straight, 5 months straight.
Yeah, it's hard to but I mean like drum corps kind of do that. Like they but that's also drum corps.
It's also drum corps.
Are insane.
Yeah. But then even then it's different because they cut so much and change so much. Like I mean the show you started with in move-ins, you might have 10% of the same show by the time you go to prelims.
Right.
So even then, and the music changes, the drill constantly changing, the design is constantly changing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying is that a lot of these shows aren't built to do that. But a show about colors, it has enough of that ambiguity in the style to where you can shift things and move things accordingly, as opposed to like, I mean, even the show that we were gonna do this year, the something in blue, what we're gonna call it, Rhapsody in Blue, so whatever. Like, I love.
Oh wait, did I ever see the Rhapsody in Hughes thing?
No, that sounds terrible though. I'm not here for it.
It was in Sam's. There was a stand.
Oh God.
They sold scarves. And they called it Rhapsody. Different color scarves. And they called it Rhapsody in Hughes. Oh, I love wordplay. Oh, I'm actually crying. Rhapsody and Hughes.
Oh my God.
It's a little off topic, but we found out one of my friends was colorblind at a marching competition.
Oh.
Yo, that.
So like, I don't know. I don't even remember
depressing.
what the show was, but like the set that was like in the show, it was completely painted blue. Like the people that were in the set also had like the same color blue suits. Their body was painted blue and everything. Like, it was kind of weird.
That's bad
But we were
design.
talking about it in the stands, and she was like, wait, that looks purple. And we were like, no, it's blue. She was like, I swear to God, it's purple. And so we were like, yeah, no, that's blue, like our school colors. And so we asked her, like, what color do you see the field as? And she said, like, that grass right there, she said she saw it as, like, the top of the grass, but the color of it was actually at the bottom of that grass right there. And so we pulled up the, like, the colorblind test thing.
Oh,
And
damn.
sure enough, like, she couldn't see some of the stuff on there.
How do you go that long
Yeah.
without knowing?
I don't know.
Like,
But that's
I don't-
mad depressing.
Like,
Like, I would be so sad.
I mean, I wouldn't be sad. I would just be like, oh,
I mean, like, at the same time, like, if you don't know, then...
Yeah.
Yeah, like-
Well, like, sad in the sense of, like...
like if you lost a color. Ooh, if you had to lose a color, which color would you lose? I could go without purple.
How dare you? Purple is the color of this podcast, sir.
Okay, I could go without. I could go without orange.
Sunsets, man.
Yeah.
Did that sound jaded? That sounded jaded.
Yeah. What do you have against sunsets, man?
I'm more of a fan of the moon. Even though I'm like a morning person, I'm more of a fan of the moon than I am the sun.
I never understood you. I don't think I'm ever going to.
Nah. Don't try. Don't. That's a bad idea. Last person who tried to understand me,
I'd say, like, hot pink.
I could do
Yeah.
without hot pink.
Yeah, don't eat that.
I could do without peach.
I need a peach.
Yeah.
That's so specific.
Like the crayon color peach?
Yeah.
That's like, have you heard the whole theory about, like, how we could potentially see colors all different?
Yeah.
But we would have never know. Because,
Right.
like, you could see red as my blue, but you were taught that it was red.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a. Is that Schopenhauer? There's a philosopher that talks. Like, he has a whole thing on on representation and like how you see things is not exactly how everyone sees things, and that's his whole like philosophy is based on that. Because that's a crazy, like, idea is that that cable is green to me, and if it's not green to everybody else, then
What is it?
what is it?
Yeah.
That's the
That's definitely not green, by the way. That's yellow. It's highlighted yellow.
Yeah, I can see that.
okay, it's I guess.
But I could also see green.
Yeah. And you'd be wrong.
We also know that I can't perceive colors. So,
That's also
like,
true.
I'm very bad at like telling.
How much thought have you put into your wedding?
That's a bold question.
So there's two weddings.
Okay.
Let me. So there's a wedding that I want, and there's the wedding that I'm assuming my mom wants.
Okay.
My mom, like, she's the person that's gonna want to invite everyone, and it's gonna be a big to do, and like,
It's going to be an event.
yeah, I'm like 20 people, and like,
Am I getting invited to your wedding?
you're slowly creeping your way on the list.
That's just my goal. I want to be at as many people's weddings as possible.
There are people
I
that
just love weddings.
there are people.
I
now
love
that-
love. Love is tight.
I still haven't been to a wedding.
What?
Like, ever?
Like the last one I went to was like when I was like a youngin. Did I even go to that? No, I don't remember. Like I don't remember.
Damn.
Yeah,
I'd love weddings.
I'm just at a weird age where in my family no one was getting married, like in the last like 10
Yeah.
years, 10 maybe 20 years. So like, and then one of my friends from high school the one that I still talk to, she was supposed to have her wedding during COVID, and then
Yeah, got shut down.
Well, it didn't get completely shut down. I just got.
Oh, you got axed.
I got axed.
Rough.
That was like.
Actually, I got axed from a wedding too. I'm kind of big sad about it.
Oh, I was a little bit like, this is like one of the people. I'm like, because we told each other. We told.
Oh
each
yeah,
other,
yeah, we talked about that.
yeah,
Yeah.
It was my drum major buddies. Like we told each other we were gonna go to each other's weddings and stuff. But
Have you been to a wedding?
Been to a few that I remember.
Okay.
My dad's and my stepmom's, and then my mom's best friend.
Word. But yeah, planning for your wedding. Yours is gonna be mad small. Your mom's wants to be mad big.
yeah, and like the one I have is like I have colors in mind, but it kind of have to go with like what colors. Like I gotta make sure. That's also a thing with me. I need to make sure, which I need to find out. I gotta make sure my colors match
With their colors.
because I need
the ladies' colors.
Something that works with green. If it doesn't work with green, I don't want to be a part of it.
Wow, that's strong.
Yeah. Yeah, like kind of basically.
All right.
And it's not just it's not like a.
You heard it here
thing.
first,
That's
folks.
It's like a me thing.
If you're into green,
You got
hit up your boy Evan.
I was gonna make a rhyme, but let me not rhyme that right now.
Don't do that. All right, so let me spout out some questions and see how much you thought you put into this.
Okay.
Okay. Indoor, outdoor.
Outdoor. Well, ceremony outdoor, and then reception indoor.
Always implied. How dare you? Who's doing a reception outside? Garbage people. This ain't Hitch.
People that want tea parties or whatever.
This ain't Hitch. We're not doing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Come on, son. Closing scene. Beach or trees.
Trees.
Um.
I mean, like, I guess I haven't thought about trees, but if I had a bit, I'm not gonna go on the beach. I don't want to get sand in my. I'm wearing good shoes.
Beach is like afterwards. Like
Yeah.
not necessarily the honeymoon, but like
You can have a reception on a beach, like a reception on a beach. Like you go, like you have the ceremony in like the forest, and then you walk out, and then there's a beach.
Okay.
That'd be like
I
that'd
can
be
behind
cool.
that. Plates or
Shiny.
buffet.
Oh. See, I'm not a fan of buffets.
Yeah, neither am I.
Like buffets.
I
are-
appreciate the easiness of it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely
But-
easier.
Yeah, I hate buffets.
And I'm just not a fan of like number one, someone else, especially now, like someone else being over my food.
Yeah.
Don't like that. And then number two, like having to like. I don't know about you, but I like having my food like presented to me.
Yeah.
Like it sounds very like authoritarian, or
I get what you're saying.
egalitarian. That's the word I was looking for.
Either way, like even not in a wedding sense, I just don't like buffets unless it's a Chinese buffet and I want to feel like a garbage human being.
Which I haven't been to a Chinese buffet like
Yeah.
in a hot minute.
have you
Yeah,
ever been
they-
to like a seafood buffet?
In Florida,
Seafood.
it was pretty dope. It was
Yeah.
it was a lobster, like it was a lobster tail base buffet. It
When I was
badass.
little,
$30.
we went to my family. We went to Florida on a vacation, and we stayed at like the Nickelodeon Hotel.
Nice.
And the night we went to the buffet was a seafood buffet. And
Hell yeah.
yeah,
That sounds badass.
Just the pile of shrimp. The
just,
shrimp.
they had like just about everything, and it was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So plates,
Yeah.
okay. Beef or chicken? Beef, chicken, fish. Or are you gonna ball out and get all three?
I would. Personally, I'm gonna get like chicken. I don't know, man. But I don't know. I guess I haven't thought about like details like that. I guess.
I have.
You have.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So like, first of all, like, what's your color that's gonna have to work with?
I want to wear a tan suit. So soft colors.
Sorry, I didn't mean to breathe.
That was
that hard.
super rude.
Sorry.
I don't like
was
that you did
that. Was
that.
some like a depressing side, just like
Yeah.
Oh man. Sorry. Tan.
Yeah.
Like,
That Obama tan. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I pictured.
Exactly.
I pictured you walking.
That's what I want to rock.
Walking up to a press conference.
Hell
in
yeah.
a head suit. Oh man.
I want to do tan and teal. That's a beautiful color combination.
That is a nice.
With with like an accent lavender.
And you're gonna have a beach wedding, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. No, I know you. It's gotta match the sand.
Hell yeah, son.
Are you gonna wear shoes? You're not gonna wear shoes.
No, I am.
You are gonna wear shoes.
I'm not a heathen.
Okay.
How dare you? Yeah, how dare you think I could wear a suit without shoes? Also,
You can do some James Bond stuff.
you just my personality in clothes just has severely subsided since being a teacher. Like I have a drawer of almost 60 ties.
Right, like I've seen, like you have your like tie like thing, like your little like,
Carousel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, I have a
You
100
own
tie
that.
carousel that I can't mount here. It's very sad.
I have like 10 ties.
I've got a tie for every occasion,
and I wear like
and for every color,
I wear
and for
like
every
2 of them.
option. Yeah, got a Halloween tie.
No,
I got like
tie?
10
Why are you
Christmas
wearing
ties.
why are you wearing a tie on Halloween?
You never know.
What? You never know what.
You never know.
You go,
I went to a wedding on Halloween.
Are you doing some spooky business? Oh.
Spooky. But yeah, if you never know. You never know what the occasion. I have like 5 black ties. Why? I don't know. I have them though.
I found the one that works. I think here's the thing about me and clothes. I'm destined to find what works, and I'm gonna get that.
Yep. And that's what I am in casual wear.
Okay.
But as far as dress wear, like no, that's where your boy shines. I just don't have a reason to do it
Like
since I'm becoming a teacher.
Well, yeah. There's no reason to dress up for.
And then plus a lot of my closet is based in like gig clothes, and a lot of my gigs were like salsa gigs, so it's just bright.
You're like, oh.
I got this bright ass pink shirt. I don't know if you're into. You probably not. It'd be a good color on you, but I don't know if you'd ever wear it. But it definitely doesn't fit me anymore because your boy's like it was a little small when I bought it, and that was like 5 years ago. I wore it like twice, and haven't been able to wear it since. Because yeah, your boy's just been getting thicker. In a good way. But yeah,
thicker every day.
tan suit, and either like I want lavender and teal. One is the primary, one is the accent.
Lavender and teal. Okay. That works.
Yeah.
Plate or
Definitely a plate.
Plate. And then what's
But like, I'm thinking like build your own plate.
that makes sense. Like a menu.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of like you order like a card.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
that'd be like
It's like here's your
on
3 entrees, side 1, side 2.
on the
Super salad.
on the RSVP. Like
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
pick your plate. Like sounds like a good time to me. Makes sense.
And then, what was I gonna say?
Something about
Talking about food.
food.
But yeah, doing like a steak dish, the
Yeah.
chicken dish.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta do a vegetarian dish for
Right.
the like my sister.
Well, let's say like I don't think I know. Do I know any vegetarians? I don't think I know any vegetarians anymore.
I think my sister's vegan now, actually, which is weird.
Have you ever tried that before?
God no, how dare you?
I went vegetarian like for like 2 months when I was.
I've
in high
eaten
school.
steak every day for
Oh, yeah.
4 months. You think I'm gonna give that up, big dog?
So you.
But
That's
yeah,
like the whole, they're making vegetarian like things that taste like meat.
they're so
yeah,
bad for you.
that Beyond Meat stuff. Yeah.
I
So
don't
bad for you.
understand that.
It's all oils.
I feel like it's just a.
But like this is like the concept of it. Like you, like people. I don't know which like is vegan, which is vegetarian. Honestly, I don't care. But
Fair enough.
like the whole like not wanting to eat animals because of the process and everything
Yeah.
that they believe in. Like, but then you want to eat things that taste like it.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't get it either.
I think it's entirely like a you want the experience of eating meat without like actually eating meat, which is like another thing of like maybe just don't eat meat.
Yeah.
But also
Yeah.
like if someone told me didn't get to eat meat.
But then like the big thing, like a bunch of the weddings I've been to, the dancing is like maybe an hour, and that makes me sad. Like your boy's trying to dance.
I'm big cool with that.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to like boogie for a while.
See, that's the thing. I'm also probably gonna marry someone that can't dance
We'll see.
because I can't dance.
Yeah, see.
So
I
like,
am.
It's gonna be like. I sent you that video of that couple like walking in to a. Did I send you? I thought I sent you that.
Nothing.
It was this couple like walking in and like the DJ was supposed to cue up like I think it was like Everybody Dance Now or something like some really like cringy thing.
Yeah.
And this like white nerdy couple like walks in.
Gross.
And like the DJ like misses the cue, and so they're just standing there like everyone's just kind of looking at them. Phones are up, like filming them. They're just like, oh no, it was a Turn Down for What. And
Even
like,
worse. Oh my god.
they're just standing there waiting. It's like super quiet, and then it comes on, and then it's like it doesn't do the drop. It's
God.
like after the drop, so they just start doing like a weird like crumping that like looks like they're like milking a cow sideways. I'm just like, oh no,
Oh god.
what's happening?
I hate that. I hate that so
I
much.
feel like that's why I'm avoiding.
That's fair.
But I also want to learn ballroom dancing. So
Definitely learn.
that was a
ballroom
recent thing. I don't know when I. I was watching. I was watching Harry Potter. I was watching Harry Potter with Kelsey, and I was like, I think I want to learn ballroom dancing eventually.
No, I can get behind that.
I don't know when.
I want to get back into it. I just want to get back in dancing. Period. But yeah, man,
You already have this whole thing picked
yeah,
out.
yeah. I want to do a salsa set. Like I want to play.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I don't know about playing at my own, because the temptation would be to play at your own wedding.
Absolutely.
As a musician. Like, the temptation is to be like,
The only thing I would play
Well-
would be salsa.
like, or I'd be like judging the music the whole time. Like, that's why I can't have a live band, because I'd be like,
It would. I would straight up
that
just.
sucked.
I would.
That solo was garbage.
I would hopefully still have homies that were like in the game, and like they would roll through the wedding.
Yeah.
Be a part of the wedding. Like I don't want to hire a band just to be a band. I want to throw some cash at some homies.
You're getting messy.
I
okay.
do get that.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna invite some random I already have people in mind who I
Right.
would do
People that are gonna be there anyway. So,
exactly like my boy. Basically, the people that I played with, like half the people I played with when you came and played with me at Louis with the brass band.
And I know, like, those people have more fun. Like, I know I would have more fun at a wedding playing, like,
Yeah.
than I would be
Yeah.
dancing. Like, dancing? Like, nah, I don't. I was going to say Dancing Queen just now, but it was like, monetization.
Dancing Queen, feel it, be only 17. All
Thank
right.
you, Abba.
Shout out Abba.
Yeah, I can't. I also don't want to make hard decisions on anything.
That's fair.
Then I'm going to be with someone and they're going to be like, oh, that's bad. I'm like,
Well,
you're right.
have you thought about your wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah. What have you thought about your wedding? What thoughts do you have about your wedding? That's a better question.
What are the colors? That's the big thing for me.
That is a big question.
Are the colors?
Like colors for what? Like just the whole wedding? Like
Yeah,
the
like
suit?
what's
or...
what's the aesthetic color of the weddings?
Kind of typical, just like white.
Just white, simple. I like it.
Yeah.
People are
I,
going
I
away
like.
from that.
I want to do like a navy blue suit.
Oh.
That's always a good one. That's always a good one.
I do like that image. Like
Good.
That is good.
Yeah. Navy blue. Get you some brown wingtip shoes. Get the brown belt. Throw on the
With the
tie, a blue and pink tie. Blue
I was gonna
pink.
say probably a baby pink vest
Yep.
or teal.
I got the perfect tie for that. In my
I actually
closet.
already have a baby pink vest because that's actually what me and Mia were gonna wear to prom last year, and then yeah.
Rough.
Location?
Not big field, open field,
Okay.
big red barn. The service is outside under a tree. Reception is in the big red barn.
I like that.
I know y'all don't like buffet style, but buffet style with probably like shrimp and fajita style. That or barbecue.
Now, a barbecue wedding, that wouldn't be bad. I don't know anyone that could
Also, another thing I feel like a lot of people don't think about is like what style of table? Like long rectangles or circles?
circles.
I like the idea of
Gotta
circles. Yeah,
Gotta go
do
circles.
I went to a wedding with like the straight rectangles and like you can only talk to the people that are and
Yeah.
it's weird.
I don't like it.
And you,
6 top or 8 top?
8 top. I got too big of groups.
That's fair.
To,
I don't know what that means.
How many seats on the
Oh.
table?
I don't know how I was thinking more than that, but like big.
8 top is usually as big as you can get.
Because the biggest group I'm gonna have there are the people I rushed with, and that's 12 are gonna be in that group. So
But then you got to split that up because you got to assume they're going to get dates because you're not going to get married until you're 35.
35. I ain't got time for that. Nah, I gotta go ahead and just let's wrap this thing up. I shouldn't have that. I should have that mentality.
That's what, yeah.
The real question is though, where do you want your honeymoon?
Ooh.
Colorado.
When?
Winter. No.
Top of winter? Middle of winter?
Summer. It's either summer and no. It's either maybe. It's either winter in Colorado or it's summer in Italy. Like summer in the southern Italy. That's it. You guys ideas?
I've come down to like two that I like the idea of, either a Disney cruise to the Bahamas or the Caribbeans, or a no technology, nothing up deep mountains in the Netherlands.
Netherlands is nice. Netherlands is real nice.
That's kind of my idea with the Colorado thing. It's a no technology, just get away from it, just you and me.
I mean, I'd probably take my camera so I can take pictures. To,
yeah. As far as you're not constantly on Facebook but then again, I check my phone every day.
Yeah.
So
I'm going.
I try that.
I think Italy, to be honest with you. But beachside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I would go to the North Italy so that way you can get to the water, but then also you have the mountains on the backside.
I'm glad none of us said Paris.
Yeah, gross.
yeah, that's.
Good.
How dare you?
I feel like it's a place to visit at least once, but it's not the.
I don't even want to visit it once.
No.
I have no.
I
I
hate
the French language too.
The
Aesthetic.
appreciation of that's where fine dining came from is why I want to go. But not because I want to eat the food, but because that's where
I must say, because I've had French cuisine, and
it's not the best.
not a fan.
I would only go to France if I'm doing a Europe tour. Europe tour.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how small Europe was, or just,
Mad tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not that big compared to especially I think living in Texas distorts our view of the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the one place the state we live in is so huge that everything else feels incredibly wait a minute, it takes you an hour to get to Germany from from like France. No, not from France. From like going from Belgium to Germany. Like it's literally like across the street. Like
That's like I saw this thing.
You mean you're going to Austin? What? What are you doing? What do you mean you're just taking an hour trip? How are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's this thing I saw. It was like I don't remember where they were, but they're like, man, it sucks. We can only see our dad like every like once a year because the drive is too long. And somebody asked her like, how long is that drive? And they said 30 minutes. And somebody commented below, they're like, we drive 30 hours every weekend to go see our grandparents.
Jesus.
That's not even the round trip. That's that's just
Every weekend.
that's what they commented.
3
on
or
it.
30?
Huh?
3 or 30?
3 hours.
Okay.
Oh,
I heard 30.
Yeah, I heard 32. I was like,
Oh
how
no.
I mean, yeah, some people do that. They like, I mean, I know
Especially here in Texas, like
you know people that like commute like an hour to get to
an hour here in Texas is like nothing to us.
yeah.
That's standard.
It's like
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's an hour away? All right. So it's a quick one.
Right. Okay.
When you hit like the 3 hours, that's when it's like, that's
Yeah,
little
That's
far.
a trip.
3 hours is a distance. But,
Yeah,
you
3
know,
hours is a trip.
3 hours in most states is like across the state. So
Yeah.
3 hours in Texas.
Well, that's like when we went to Louisiana. It took us 8 hours.
Yeah.
Or, no, that was 8 hours to Louisiana. It took us like 6 hours just to get out of Texas.
Yeah. That's always gross, too. When you think about that. It's like, it's 10-hour trip. It's going to be 7 hours in Texas, 3 hours to get through Oklahoma, and then we're in...
When you hit Texarkana,
Yeah.
that's where things get like, oh, wait, we're still here?
Yeah.
No, I thought we escaped. I thought we escaped the grasp of Texas.
You're driving and you're just now seeing the leaving Texas sign. You're like,
Yeah.
oh.
Like,
Really?
Wait, now?
Damn.
It feels like...
Where are we? What are we doing? You want to wrap it up, boys? It's been a weird episode, man.
Our episodes... I'm glad they don't have... Like, weirdly enough, like, I'm glad they don't have, like, continuity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm glad they're not, like, formulaic, because otherwise it'd be like, oh, we're gonna go do the episode again. Like,
Yeah.
like this is. Like,
Well, that's what I was talking about with the dudes from last week. Shout out to Friedling. If you guys haven't
Yeah.
heard the album yet, definitely go check that
like,
out.
Good stuff.
But they were like, Jason had asked. He was like, "Do I have to change? Like, do I have to like watch myself, change who I am?" I was like, "Nah, dude. Like, I'm 40 episodes deep, and I have no idea how like John Oliver is John Oliver on that show. Like every single time. Like even he is viewed as like the guy that doesn't change, but like obviously that's like he has some persona like on him when he does his show. And
I wonder though. I wonder if that's like.
I mean, anything on cable television has to be
There is some.
there is some character put there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I couldn't imagine having to like monitor myself as tightly as they do
Yeah.
for shows like that. Just feels gross.
Yeah, that would be. I mean, we monitor ourselves on here, but
Yeah.
like not to the extent that they're like monitor every like because every word they say can be taken out of
Exactly, out of context. So you got to be
because they're famous people.
yeah. As opposed to us who
We're just out here.
just out here saying goofy shit and just talking about random nonsense. But yeah, no, I do appreciate the lack of continuity and just kind of bullshittiness.
Yeah, it makes for good originality.
Yeah.
Like never. Yeah.
You know, just hopefully one day enough people dig it.
Can you dig it?
Gang. All right. If you made it this far, shout out to you. Because I don't know what
I don't know
talking
how
about.
you did that.
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
Props.
Please tell us in
Let
the
us know in the comments. Yeah. Nobody's been commenting, and that makes me a little sad. But we also don't talk about comments on here, so I guess that's our
I'll go
fault.
make a comment. So I'll just write
I don't think that counts.
on every episode. I'll just write comments.
Just have a
But
whole
like-
conversation with yourself.
But like a loose, like I have a burner account, but like a loose burner account,
No, I'm
like
gonna use-
Steven Simmons.
I'm gonna use my Evan Simmons one. Is this you? Why is this?
Is Evan just commenting back on himself? Yeah, sure is. All right.
I'll make comments on what I say. Oh no, I'm not that.
But yeah, no, we appreciate you guys for rolling with us. I'm sorry, like I said, I came in today was just a rough day,
Yeah.
and I didn't have time to like think about general ideas to talk about on the show, and I mean, we're just tired, and there's a lot going on, and we just got one more week. When this comes out, I will be in peak week for my show.
Peak week.
So one more week.
Don't like that I said that way.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
don't like that at all.
I'll never do that again.
Anyways, I got one more week until my show, and then there's a couple things that we're gonna do after that. Maybe we videotape. New guy Chris videotapes me eating pasta for the first time in 12 weeks.
What kind of noodle are you going for?
Linguine, bro. I might go hit up Pinetti's, get that linguine and clams
I haven't been to Pig Nutties yet.
with a side of lasagna.
The side of lasagna.
Hell yeah!
Put lasagna on the side. Oh my god. There's a thick cheese pasta cake on the side. Please.
I've never heard of lasagna described like that. Could that be the episode title? Thick cheese pasta cake.
Ladies and gentlemen, go get a thick cheese pasta cake. Y'all be easy. Peace.
Bye-bye.